Hello, everybody, again out there in YouTube world. Okay, some of you already know that my dog Ralph had passed away on Monday, but there are a lot that don't know. And maybe this video will help me get through this. It was quite shocking, all right, to say the least. Now, he hadn't been feeling well for the past couple of months, and then it just got worse this last couple of weeks. So after 3 vet trips, 2 emergency room visits, the best thing they said was he needs the surgery. He had a prostate abscess. So they just needed to clean him out and get him on his way. And we questioned the vet numerous times. Will this help with his quality of life? Absolutely, positively. So, long story short, he had the surgery on Thursday. He was in recovery on Friday. I brought him home on Saturday, and he was groggy. He just really wanted to be home. And then, Sunday, he's coming out of the woods a little bit. Monday morning, he was fantastic. Just fantastic. Like, he was like a 5-year-old, not a 12-year-old, but a 5-year-old. He was just so happy. He ate good. He pooped good. He took his medication well. Everything was great. And then that was about 6:30 in the morning. And then about 10 a.m., he just went into cardiac arrest and died on me. And nobody was here except me and my granddaughter. It was quite shocking. So anyway, it's normally a knife video, and I'm going to get back to that, as soon as I do this. So I figure this might help me feel better. If anybody out there wants more details, I'll be happy to tell you. But it's not a pleasant one, so I'm just keeping you letting you know that ahead of time. So I figure, let's just do a little tribute to my Ralph. And I know he's in a better place right now. And let me just show you some photos. These photos are a few years old, back when I worked at the horse farm. So here's a few, all right? I just found these last night. So here's Ralph greeting the horses. Now this is Lexi. This was our golden retriever. She passed away in 2016, and that was Ralph's best friend. And I know that Lexi greeted him at those pearly gates. I just know it. He really did miss her. This was like one of the last snowstorms we ever had around here. Check him out. Look at my little buddy. He always cracked me up. Just always. Whenever you were feeling down, which for me is quite often, he knew how to pick you up. He just did. He sensed that. Look at him on the rock. That was actually at the Coatesville VA Medical Center where I go. I used to be able to take my dogs up there, but they stopped that. They weren't allowed to come anymore. That's all right. Oh, there's another Lexi photo. That was one of Lexi's last pictures right there. As I said, she passed in 2016. She was 13 years old. Here's another Ralph looking all stoic on his rock. And I think I saved the best for last. I love this picture. Look at that. We really do miss him. Now, I still have a yellow lab, Leo. He's 4 years old. He's not been himself all week. And as you can imagine why. But yeah, it was pretty shocking. As I said, if anybody wants to know the full details, I'm more than happy to tell you. All right. But I just figured, let me just do something. Something. Just kind of makes me feel a little bit better. And the good news is he's no longer suffering. All right. So hey, everybody, please stay safe out there. I know every dog owner out there that has lost a pet, they know what it's like. They know. And yeah, it's a family member. 12 years we've had him. 12 years. Parts of me think that we just got him yesterday, but other parts feel like we had him our entire life. It's pretty wild, and we'll move on. We'll get through it. I'll never forget. He's actually my daughter's dog. She was young. She was like 17 when she got him, and I'll never forget, because my hands were full with the golden retriever at the time, Lexi, and I said, nope, we can't do it. We can't do it. Every single morning, he would hop up on my bed and just go right to my eyeballs and just start licking my eyeballs for some crazy reason. He didn't do it with anybody else. He only did it with me. I guess he was figuring he's the one I gotta win this guy's affection. The Phillies were in the World Series. It was 2008, October, when he first came home here. And we almost named him, after a Philly, like Dalton or Charlie, or Chase, something. All these Phillies names, of course, were on our brain. And they did win the World Series. But the funniest thing is, after a few days of trying to name him, I just made a joke, and I said, let's just call him Ralph. And my daughter just went, that's it. He's Ralph. He's Ralph. Mr. Ralph it is. Now, I live on the corner property. You guys probably seen him bopping around in a few of my videos. So every Tom, Dick, and Harry, I don't even know their names, they come by this fence line with their dog. And he is always happy to greet them. Where Leo is always the barker. And Ralphie gets mad at him, like, hey, I'm trying to make a friend here. Ease up. But, even Lexi, the golden, she was more the barker. And Ralphie, he always hung like he was going horseback riding. He hung on her tail, and they went up and down the perimeter of the fence. It was the funniest thing you've ever seen. I've seen people out there, I'm peeking out my window, and they're videotaping this. I'd love to see those clips. I know I have a few, but they're on like old phones. So anyway, yeah, as I said, it feels like we've had him forever and ever, but really it was just 12 years. And you know how quick time does fly. So anyway, I just wanted to do this, and and just get back to some normalcy here. I'm angry about what happened. It was really unexpected. My wife started a brand new job that morning, and her last words were, "Look at how happy my Ralphie is. Look at how happy he is." So of course I couldn't tell her what happened at 10 a.m. Her first day, she's nervous on her new job. So, I got my daughter here and my son-in-law. And remember, I had the baby. Well, they came right over, picked her up and took her home. But I had to relive it all over again at like 4:30 in the afternoon when my wife came home. And that is not something, I don't wish that on my worst enemy. But anyway, let's get back to business. Life goes on. And I'm just thankful that we were blessed to have him for as long as we did. All right. Stay safe as always, everybody. And I'll see you soon. All right. With some knives, some happy knives. All right. Take care, everybody.